going to talk to you about protection magic. In light of recent events around the world, and especially in my home in the United States, I think protection magic is something that we definitely need to cover. There are a lot of different ways that you can do protection magic, and I'm going to show you a few of them today. First of all, you can do protection magic with your own energy work. You can visualize yourself surrounded by gold, white, or silver light. All three of those lights are very, very good for this kind of work and come from a place of the highest good. You can also use protection magic for shadow work, and when I say shadow work, I am not referring to shadow work as in Carl Jung. I'm referring to times when you need to be hidden so that you can be safe. As with all magic, intention matters a lot. One of the reasons this is so important is because your magic is going to work at a psychological level, a spiritual level, and at a level of quantum physics. So keep that in mind when you're doing magic. Keep in mind that everything around us, all of the sounds we make, all of the sounds we hear, the things we see, everything we can touch and taste and feel, everything we are made of is an atom. Everything is made up of energy, and therefore it can be manipulated. That means that your protection magic can work for you, and so can magic that helps you stay hidden. One book that I love to work with is The Spiral Dance by Starhawk. This book was introduced to me when I was only 12 years old by my aunt, and it has been something that I have read several times and I use for a lot of different kind of ritual work. The thing that I want to focus on here in the beginning of this video is the idea that you do not need a bunch of tools in order to do your own protection magic. For that matter, you don't need tools to do any kind of magic. You can just use your own energy and what you have around you. Once again, this is from Starhawk's Spiral Dance. Protective circle. Visualize a circle or bubble of white light around yourself with the energy running clockwise. Tell yourself it is an impenetrable barrier no harmful forces can cross. So I'm going to jump in here really quick and just say a couple of things. One thing is that your belief in this matters, but it doesn't matter at first. If you don't have belief in magic, you can perform these things and see if they work, and it will still help your subconscious to find ways to help you stay protected. The more that you do them, the more you will believe, and that will help the energy force field strengthen. This is something that most people who have dealt with manifestation work are experienced in, and it's something that once, as you're stepping into this kind of work and doing protection magic on yourself, you're going to find a lot more evidence for the fact that the more you believe, the more it will work. So when I say to visualize this gold, silver, or white light around yourself, take some time to actually do the visualization and get it as clear in your mind as you can. If you're someone who's not good at visualizing, draw yourself a picture. Even if you're not a good artist, just do a little stick figure and draw a circle around it, and then stare at that for the meditative part of creating the energy around you. There's another part that I want to read to you called the permanent protective circle. This can be done around your home or place of employment. It can also be done at a ritual setting. Ground and center yourself. Go around the house with a bell or broom and sweep away any negative energy. You can also use the bell to ring away negative energy. Remember, while you're doing this, there is vibration in a bell. That is energy that is going out into your home. You can spend time charging the bell with positive protective energy, or you can just ring it and let that sound carry through your house. But you have to keep in mind that the energy you're working with is going to affect the energy in your home. Again, this is going to up your belief level, and it will make everything work more effectively. Sweep away unwanted forces with the broom, or use a wand to wave them out. You can use a dust wand if that's all you have. You can also sprinkle salt water on your windowsill or door and above mirrors. Now go around the house clockwise with incense if you have it, or breathe the breath of life in each room. Draw a protective symbol in the air, or draw one directly on the wall or a mirror. Drawing on a mirror will help you because you will have the reflection and it can go all throughout the house. This is something you do want to be careful with, or I should say cautious with, because mirror magic can be very tricky and you can end up getting a reflection instead of your intended purpose. So just be cautious with that and seek guidance before you do any kind of mirror magic. If you are in a place where you are able to spend some money on different tools, I will now show you a couple of things that I use to create a spell jar for protection magic. Okay, so first we have a small jar that I put the Ace of Swords on for protection and the Chariot. And this is because specifically for this spell jar, I want to do a little more than just self-protection from general harm. I also want to get some protection in there for things like if the government goes crazy or if someone, comes for my rights. So now we're going to fill our spell jar with stones. We're going to start with tiger's eye, black and red agate, and crystal. The crystal is to clear out any negative energy and to soak up any negative energy. The tiger's eye is for fierce protection, and the black agate is for protection and shadow. Okay, so you can see there we have the stones. And then we're going to go ahead and put in our herbs. And the herbs that I selected, hang on, peppermint for clarity of mind, St. John's wort for mental stability and warding off negativity, sage for cleansing, rosemary to ward off negative spirits and purify, and comfrey, which is usually used for healing scrapes and bruises and infection, which I thought would be good for this situation because we definitely need some healing included here. So we're just going to put that in here, and then so we have our herbs in here, and I'm just going to do a little bit of crushing. I'm not using this for anything that I'm going to eat. I just need everything to fit into the bottle. A good time to be charging your herbs with different energy and thinking about what kind of protection you would like to have, visualizing yourself as safe, not visualizing yourself as in danger or scared, because that's going to send the wrong message. You want to visualize yourself as safe as you put this spell jar together. Another thing that I like to do, because I am a Reiki master and I've studied a lot about color theory, especially when it comes to energy work and energy healing, I like to add a bit of glitter. Plus, I grew up in the 90s, so glitter is fun. I have black, silver, and gold glitter in this, and I'm going to add it to the spell jar. Black is for protection. It's also for staying hidden. Gold and silver are the highest, most divine colors that work towards the highest good. Now, the final thing that I'm going to do here, so we have a lot of earth that we have put into this, and we're going to add some fire. I like these little jars because, there you go. I like these little jars because they fit candles perfectly inside them. Now you can let the candle burn down and it will burn down into the jar. Here's one that I did recently for my business, and I put a lot of herbs in there, stones, glitter, just like I did for this one. And then if you look really closely, you can see that orange color in there. That is the color that I used, the color of candle I used. So it burned down, and then I put the sealer on the top. I can use it to remind myself that I have already done that manifestation work and called that into my life. And that will, again, reinforce those properties of belief and also reinforce the idea that I can continue to manifest the things that I want in my life. I hope this video has helped you, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments.